my dear friend. Hello, hi, my dear friend. Hello, hi, my dear friend. Hello, hi, my dear. Hello, hi, my dear friend. Hello, hi, my dear. Hello, hi, my dear friend. Hello, hi, my dear. Hello, hi, my dear friend. Hello, hi, my dear friend. Hello, hi. Yo, what's poppin', son? Hello, hi, yeah. Hello, hi, my dear friend. Hello, hi, my dear. Hello, hi, friend. Hello, hi, my dear friend. Hello, hi, my dear friend. Who are my friends by the show of hands? Who are my friends by the show of hands? Who are my show? My soul. Where are my friends? Who are my friends by the show of hands? Who are my friends by the show of hands? Who are my friends by the show of hands? Who are my friends by the show of hands? Hello, hi, my dear friend. Hello, hi, my dear friend. Hello, hi, my dear. Hello, hi, my dear friend. Hello, hi, my dear. Hello, hi, my dear friend. Hello, hi, my dear. Hello, hi. Where are my friends? Where are the people that I call my friends? Where are my friends? Where are the people that I call my friends? Hello, hi, my dear. Hello, hi, my dear friend. Hello, hi. Hello, hi, my dear friend. Hello, hi, my dear. Hello, hi, my dear friend. Hello, hi, my dear. Where you, my friend? 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 Yo, take any picture and go. Hello, hi, my dear. Hello, hi, my dear friend. Hello, hi, my dear. Hello, hi, my dear friend. Hello, hi, my dear. Where are you, my friend? 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 Did you pick up the megaphone and say the government should resign? Yes or no? That's very funny. Did you pick up the megaphone? Hello, hi, my dear friend. Hello, hi, my dear friend. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? Hello, hi, my dear friend. My dear friend. My dear friend. Hello, hi, my dear friend. My dear friend. Hello, hi, my dear. My dear friend. My dear friend. Hello, hi, my dear friend. My dear friend. My dear friend. Hello, hi, my dear friend. I don't know what you're talking about, but if I knew, I would tell the government to resign. That's what I would do. The government must resign. If it's torturing the people, if it's against the will of the people, it must resign. Hello, hi, hey. Oh, Bob John is here already. I came very late, and this place you can see it's a classroom. I have to be streaming, but at the back of my mind, you have to know that this place here, I don't have a streaming schedule because of that. That's the reason. So you forgive me, I'll have a streaming schedule once I have my own streaming room where I can stream from. But forgive me for the inconsistency, but I stream every day. That's what I do. I try. So I had to wait for these guys to finish their exams. For them to finish the exams, then I start also doing my thing. But one day everything is gonna change. God is gonna bless me. God is gonna bless me through a person here. I'll be here on the stream and God will bless me through somebody, because that's how I believe. And I will get a place where I can stream from. I will get internet. I will get a good microphone. Then I really compete with these streamers and we see who is the king in streaming. But for now, I have to fight for myself. No problem, brother. How are you doing, Bob John? How is life? Bob, you didn't tell me which country you're coming from. I need to know which country you're coming from. Like, I need to know, like, come on, there's somebody I know, there's somebody who knows me, and they come from this country. How will I ever get in that country? According to my background as an African, as a black person. Okay, not like a black person, but I'm from UAE. That's like, you are rich. Bob John, you are rich. The people who come from there are rich. They drive Lamborghinis. Like, I hear like they use these fancy cars for police. You are rich, Bob John, for real. Not everyone. Oh, okay, then. But I hear you are very rich. Those people love to come to that side. I love coming there, like Dubai. I don't know if I don't know if Dubai is in UAE. I'm not certain, but it's all the same thing, right? Dubai, and I don't even know the countries. Dubai, there's Middle East. Richness comes from within. We are all rich. Yes, yeah. I'm very rich. My mind is very rich. But of course, there's some things that are material that you need. Yeah, some things that are material. That's how life is. Yeah. Even I was reading in the Bible, when you don't have anything, you might be rich, yes, in your mind, but when you don't have anything, they sell you for slavery. That's the Bible saying that. Yesterday I was reading it here. So I don't know. I have to be uploading this video, and this place they close early, so I don't know what I'm going to be doing this coming season, because these guys are doing exams. I told you already, this is a public university. I come here because I have the idea of streaming. I don't want my idea to die just because I don't have internet, and I know a place where I can get internet, so I will do my best. Even if I stream, I'm supposed to be streaming for 4 hours, yeah? But I've told you already, the condition at this place where I stream from is a public university, so I have to wait, and I'm not a student here, and I don't want to cause for them to even think that I'm not a student here. If they think I'm not a student here, my access to this place might be in jeopardy. I don't know, is that the way they even say that word? So I have to wait. Even if I stream for this coming season, even if I stream for 1 hour, yet I'm supposed to be streaming for 4 hours. You can even see I've been streaming for 2 hours, yet I'm supposed to stream for 4 hours. Solid sacrifice. Let me tell you something. You know, the streaming platforms, they don't care about, they don't care. I don't know if these human beings who run these streaming platforms, I don't like to call them whites, yeah, because whites is racism, but they don't care about somebody. Like yesterday, I woke up and some streaming channel have been streaming there for almost 3 years, and they just banned me. They're saying they banned me without any particular reason. So you mean all the 3 years I've been putting in that streaming platform just went like that? All my sacrifice just went like that? Because somebody can just wake up one day and they press the ban button, and me who is streaming every day, so I've lost all that? All my energy is gone? Oh, these people are so unfair, man. I wish we could have these services in Africa. I wish we could also do things for ourselves like Africans. But we have to depend on these people. These people are not human beings. I felt hurt, man. That platform, I had to delete it. I will not even open a new account on it, for real. They banned me. How can you ban somebody? How can you wake up and you ban a channel? Like, I've been working on that channel for over how many years? For you, you feel like, oh, I've talked something that you don't like, and you wake up and you ban me? It's called You Now. That platform banned me, man. I felt sad. Will it happen to all these other channels? Will that be the case? They can wake up and they ban me. All the hard work I've been putting on is all now lost? It means it was all for nothing? Oh, those guys, man, did me so bad. And I know how to speak of late. I will talk of those injustices. Yeah, even these other channels, they just wake up one day and they ban you, and they don't care about the sacrifice. Like me, the sacrifice, it's not like these other streamers. For them, they have internet at their home. Yeah, for them at least it's hard, they're grinding. But me, I have to fast travel. If I could show you where I travel to come to this place, you will not believe it. And as a platform wakes up one day and they ban you, and they don't give you a clear reason for why. They're not even giving you to appeal or something. So you mean all my hard work is gone like that? I don't want to wish bad for people, but those guys deserve hell, for real. And it's not like I have issues with whites or something, but I believe there are white people who can do that. Even though, yes, Africans also can do that, but it's very unfair, for real. Very, very, very unfair. I see also streamers complaining that they have banned them. These channels, they all have censorship. You are not even allowed. Even the other time, Instagram took down my stream because I was saying sensitive things. They don't believe in the things that I was saying, and they just took down my video. That video was 3 hours almost. All that work is gone. They don't care about us, man. They don't think we are human beings. Do you think we are AI? Do you think I am AI? Do you think I am AI, like I'm not a human being? Do you think all the time that I wake up and I put into this, there's somebody out there working in a job for this time that I'm putting into this, and I'm not getting any money? But because I feel like it can connect me to the world, it can get me to people that I cannot even reach because of my background and all that, I felt sad, and I need to talk about these injustices. There's censorship. They monitor freedom of speech because they protect their platforms more than the people. So why do you put live streaming when you know, like, why are you live streaming platform when you are going to be monitoring what people say, what people talk? People are not allowed to speak what they supposed. I've been passing in the town, people call me all sort of things. People, they can abuse me, they can do what, but I just know, like, it's their freedom. People are allowed to say whatever they want, whether they are abusing you, whether they are whatever. Why do you monitor people like animals? 2025, and you still put us through these injustices. So you put a live streaming platform where you know I will be speaking. Yeah? So I'm supposed to be thinking what I'm supposed to be saying, speaking. I'm not supposed to speak freely. These guys. I felt sad. YouNow, that platform called YouNow, use such a fake platform. Instagram, you took down my video. You don't care. For them, they can just wake up, your video is taken down. We will consider. Eh? But I feel bad, man. Why? Like, nobody even complains. It's us. It's me who creates the content that gets on the platform. The other creators, for them, they don't even say anything because everything is doing well on their side. I feel very bad. I really feel very bad. All my work. So I mean, even all these other platforms, they can wake up one day and they ban me, and the people who see me doing this, they will laugh at me, and they will be right to laugh at me. Maybe they want me and they didn't listen. They did me so bad. Those people of YouNow, even Instagram takes down videos because they monitor censorship. Why? We should be talking how. You give us a script then if you don't want us to express ourselves. Do you want to monitor human beings in 2025? I thought we are past beyond these things in 2025. I thought we are past beyond these things. There's freedom. If I'm not getting freedom in my African continent, yeah, and I come on these platforms, I think these platforms are coming from developed countries, so-called developed countries, the first world countries. These platforms are all coming from those places, right? Countries. But they also monitor and they ban you because you said something and they're against it. You take down the whole video. Why don't you mute that part? Why don't you mute the part at least? But the video has to stay on the platform. They're so unfair. I didn't even try to open another account. Let other people continue. I'll stream with the platforms that I feel like they give value to the creator. They take creator as a human being. I am a human being. This is my life. This is my real life. How many people do you see putting in their lives into this? How many? You think it's very easy to come and stream? You think it's very easy? I'm putting in my life. I'm broke every day, but I come here and I stream. I'm putting in my life, and this streaming platform, for them, they just come one day and they take down your video, they ban your channel. You're very unfair, you people. I don't know if it's whites who do this, but if you are white people, man, you need to have hearts. You don't put in the work. It's us who puts in the work. For them, yes, you give us a platform. Yes, you do all that, but it's us at the end of the day who put in the work. You cannot just come out and you ban somebody's channel. You wake up and you ban because they said what? What did they say that makes you feel like, oh, these people don't belong to be on earth? They don't belong. We're already facing injustices in Africa. We're already facing no freedom of speech in Africa. You cannot speak of anything here. You'll be worried of your life. We come to these places of the whites, of those developed people. We think they are very far ahead in development, in human rights and all that, but there's nowhere to run to. The matrix is everywhere. I follow all the rules. But why the rules even? Why the rules? Why? Why are we living in a world of rules? We are already under law. Then why the rules? Why are you ruling human beings? Why do you want to rule human beings? Why do you want human beings to be under their control? I thought it's free will. I thought it's free will. Yeah? Free will. If you want me to be a slave, I need to free will, right? But it should not be forced, like it's rules. Very unfair. So where will I run from? Even the people that I think I'll run from to express myself, they take down my videos. Where will I run from even? Where? There's nowhere to run from. There's no freedom of expression. There's no intellectual property. Like, this is my intellectual property. Streaming is intellectual property. These videos are my intellectual property because this is me. This is me in my real life. This is my real body. Yesterday at our village, somebody died and they are going to bury. At least for them, they put their life into something else. Me, my life, I'm putting into this. And even people laugh at me. People laugh at me, by the way. Laugh at me, by the way. Real people here. They don't understand what I'm doing. I also don't understand what I'm doing. But I thought maybe I'm allowed to explore. I thought I'm allowed to discover. I thought I'm allowed. I thought, did I think bad to think? Did I think bad to think? Think bad to think? I just don't know. Sometimes it's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I raised the requirements on these platforms, but because Stripe is in Uganda, it's not in Uganda, so it's just like that. These people, man, very unfair people. Which kind of people are these, man? Which kind of people are these, man? You don't value somebody's work. Don't value my work, but my time. This is my real life. I'm putting in my real life. Because you see a black person on the screen, it's only whites. Just say if it's only white people who are supposed to be doing these things. Just say it's only people coming from America. And we know at least. Just say like it's for some people. I cannot work my way up. I cannot come from zero and I go up there. Just say. Reached. How do they even spell reached? Yes, I'm just complaining to these guys. If like this X platform is where you can at least express yourself, I will use it to express myself. To say of the injustices we face. Injustices are everywhere. Today is me, tomorrow it's you. So if you keep quiet on these platforms, Instagram takes down your videos and they limit you, and nobody does anything to them because the injustice is coming, is going to me only. Next time it will be to another person. I will not see injustices and I keep quiet. I will not just keep quiet like somebody who is quiet. No, I will not do that. I will not do that. Injustices everywhere. It's injustice everywhere. My life will go on without you. My life will go on. My life will have to 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 go on. Hello. You have a lecture here. My life will have to go on. My life will have to go on. My life will have to go on. Hello, Carol. Carol. Hi, Carol. Carol, thank you for being around. I wish I could follow you. I love people who really care for me. I love to follow them. Like, to keep them near me. I love keeping people near me. Like, they should be near me. They should be my family. Carol is my family. I am terribly angry and sad. There's a platform where I've been streaming from. Those guys just woke up one day and they banned my channel. Yet I've been streaming on that channel for almost 3 years. All these channels, I've been streaming there for almost 3 years. For them, they just woke up one day and they banned me without even giving a reason. They didn't value all the time I put into that. I was like, I felt heartbroken. Like, all the time, all my 3 years are all gone just like that. Just like that. They are all now gone. I cannot recover them because the platform has all the powers. I cannot do anything. Very unfair, very unfair, for real. It's called You Now. I don't know if you know it. Even the other time, Instagram took down my video. Even Instagram takes down my videos because they are not according to their standards. Yes, it took down. There's another one. I don't know if I can trust these platforms, man. They can just wake up one day and they ban you. And no, I was telling it to another body. I was telling it to another body. I was already here complaining, but somebody asked me how I'm doing today on a different platform. So I had to tell them, even though I said it already, how I'm doing. My life will have to go on. My life will go. My life will have to go. My life will have to go on. My life will have to go on. My life will have to go on. My life will have have to go on. My life will have to go on. I came late, but how am I going to be doing this? I feel like life is very hard, man. Why is life so hard? Why can life be so hard sometimes? How am I going to be surviving? Yes, I know there's people on this, but sometimes I feel like I'm very alone, man. Sometimes I feel like I'm very alone. I don't know why. I should not feel like you are alone. There's so many people in the world, man. Why should I feel like you are alone in the world? Why? Why? When you are not doing well financially, you don't see anybody near you. You will never see them near you. You will never see them, those people near you. They will all run away from you. They will all go places. No, life is hard, man. You don't know how my life is. You don't know. If you knew how my life is. I'm just here on these technology things. I'm even worried now. I thought I could make these things a career. Like I love to get to be doing careers, something that I can do for a long time, that I can grow with. But can you imagine the other platform woke up one day and they blocked me? They banned me, sorry, not even blocking, banned. So what if these other platforms also wake up one day and they ban me? All my hard work will be gone just like that. I thought I'm building up a career. I want to build up a career. I'm coming from Africa where like you cannot even have a career. You just be there wandering around just there. And because I believe in a career, I thought I can just don't know, man. It's very hard. Why is it very hard for me? Why is it very hard for me, man? I don't know if I'll ever meet these requirements. The requirements these platforms ask for, I cannot meet them. I feel like I cannot meet them, man. And then I feel like I'm chasing something that I might not even catch. And it's my life, man. I'm supposed to be thinking positive, but will I ever achieve this? Will I ever achieve this? People will continue laughing at me, man. Those people are gonna laugh at me. They're gonna think that they won. Life is hard, but you are harder. Yeah. I am harder, but that's when I feel like I'm on the ground. It's when I feel like life has really won sometimes for real. Things I feel like just don't know, man. Just don't know. I know I don't want to cry from here. I should not be crying from here, but life can be so hard, you know. Life is like a crime. It's like you committed a crime. You go in the real world. Whenever I'm coming, I see how people are, man. There's people who are suffering, and then there's people who are doing extremely well, man. And I'm asking myself, what did these people give to God? What did they give to God? What did they ever do to deserve it, man? What did we for us do so that we don't deserve such a life, man? Sometimes I ask myself that question. Sometimes I ask myself that question, man. Why can life? Why is it for some people, man? I wish life could give us a fair platform that we work our way up. Yes, but it doesn't. Even these platforms, man, they don't. They wake up one day and they ban you, man. I'm scared, man. I'm scared, man. I'm just scared. I'm just scared, man. My life. Sometimes I want my life to just end. Sometimes I just want my life to just end and I don't feel this pain anymore. Sometimes, man. I see when people are crying when somebody's dead and they are in pain. But have you ever considered that somebody has been saved from this pain of the world? And then, I don't know. These are all my thinkings, man. I just don't know. Hey, there's somebody here. Hi. You're riding me. Today I've got riders. Rider from... I've never had riders, by the way. It's riding with a party of two. Thank you for riding me. I'm here all frustrated. Capelech. Thank you. He's riding with a party of two. Oh, this is fun now. Will I ever meet these requirements of these platforms, man? Will I ever meet these platforms? I've been streaming for 3 years, man. And these platforms can wake up one day and they ban you. They don't value your work. Your hard work is not saved. They don't save our streams. Like, I don't see my streams anywhere. They're telling me that I need to reduce on the storage of the streams, and I wanted my streams to be saved. You cannot just tell me that I come here and I stream for all the time that I stream and no, like there's a platform that banned me, man. There's a platform that banned me. They just for 3 years, I've been streaming for 3 years and they just wake up one day and they ban you like that. Like you're not somebody, like you're not a human being, you're just like artificial intelligence. You don't have feelings. All my 3 years. Can you believe it? I cannot meet these requirements these guys ask for, man. It's like they know like these requirements cannot be met. I just don't know, man. Just don't know. These things are for some people, man. For 3 years. Even if you tell it to somebody, like, even if you tell it to somebody ordinary and you tell them I've been doing something for 3 years and I've not met the requirements, even if you're studying for a degree, by 3 years they expect you to have excelled in a degree, but you're gonna tell me for 3 years I've not met any of their requirements, man. And yet I stream every day for 3 years. Every day. Where do they set unrealistic requirements that they know like it's nearly impossible for anyone to meet? All the people that meet me, they ask me, how many years have you been streaming? I stream here, like on here, I stream on these platforms, but though I'm not allowed to say their names because I'm afraid it might get me banned. To be a great man, you have to have the ability to watch what you have created perish and have the ability to rebuild like nothing happened. No, that's crazy. If I had this, like I told you already, I traveled to come to this place. Hey, am I shouting? Yeah? Okay. I traveled to come to this place here. I travel to come here every day. And I don't feel I can rebuild this, yes. But what pains me is my traveling every day. Yeah. What pains me is my time. I cannot rebuild my time. The 3 hours, the 4 hours that I put into this, I cannot rebuild it. I can rebuild a house, man. But these platforms give us unfair. They are very unfair. We should not even start defending them. We should start pressing them to give us requirements that are achievable. Like me who has been streaming for 3 years, I've not met them. When will I ever meet them? When I'm where? So then I love it that I can build it, but these platforms are very unfair. Yes, they are very unfair. They restrict us. We are not supposed to say certain things. We should be moving around without free speech. I'm not even allowed to speak words that I love to speak because I'm afraid that it might lead me to something I should not. I feel like it's unfair. I just feel like it's unfair, for real. For real, for real. And I'm allowed to express myself. If I feel hurt, I am allowed to express that I'm hurt. I'm allowed. Because I have feelings, I should not be afraid to express how I feel. I shouldn't be afraid to express how I feel. Yeah, anyway, but thank you for writing me. Okay, let me tell you something else. Life is unfair, but we all move on and prosper. Yeah, I don't know, but why is life unfair, man? Why? Why should life be unfair? We are all equal. 2025, we are all equal. Whites are equal than blacks. Blacks are equal to the whites, Indians, Chinese, whatever race you are. Then why should life be unfair? Why? Me, I train every day, I run every day to try to show like your feelings are valid, but your behavior is not. But gays are superior. They told me already I'm making noise. I don't know. That's why I'm praying for one day to have a streaming room where I can freely express myself. I cannot freely express myself from here because I will be making noise for somebody. I feel like this platform can give me, like, I can meet this requirement and they help me get a streaming room. Like, I will not be suffering to have even a microphone. I will not be suffering to even have internet. I thought by the 3 years I could be somewhere whereby like these platforms is them to help me advance my streaming, but they're not giving me that chance. I don't know why. Why don't you like giving people chance? Like a chance. Why don't you give somebody an opportunity, man? I've shown them I can do this, but they try to put me in a corridor. They try to put me in a circle of you cannot do it. Why? Why? For real, why? I'm just asking myself these questions. Why? Can you do a degree for 3 years and you don't graduate and you feel happy? How can I use my chances, man? How? I am from Africa, Uganda. That's where I'm coming from. Uganda. This country, man, I love my country, but I don't have opportunities in this country. It's not me thinking negatively or something, but I'm allowed to speak the truth. I should not be afraid. Yeah. Not use where you're from as an excuse. Where I am from is an excuse, by the way. It's an excuse. I told you I don't have internet at our place that can help me do this. I don't have it. I tried to get a service, but those guys could not bring the service at our place. Yes, those guys could not bring internet at our place, so I have to travel here. So that's an excuse. I travel here every day. Traveling, it means using money. I have to leave. I have to leave. If I have to get internet, I have to leave where I stay and come near in the city maybe, and I get that service. But for now, I have to be coming to this place. It takes a lot away from, like, it takes a lot from me, the money, the to and fro coming here. So sometimes I'm totally out of money and I have to go on the road and I request for a lift. Like, I go on the road, even today coming, I went on the road and I requested for the lift. And these guys are asking me, what happened to you? What happened? Why don't you have money today? And I cannot explain to them that I was streaming, and they will ask me, are you not making money from streaming? And I will tell them what? I'll tell them, in streaming you have to first meet some requirements so that you can be able to monetize. They will not understand it. They will just say this guy is very unserious. That's how most people say to me, very unserious person. But they don't know that. They don't know, man. I can't explain to them. It's very. Have you ever felt alone where you live in a society and they cannot understand you? So you just have to let them judge you the way they want. Maybe where you're from is disadvantageous, but that doesn't mean that let that overrun you. You don't know. You are just writing English. You are just writing words, but you don't know how hard it is. I wish you had Google Maps. I could show you where I'm coming from. I would really show you where I'm coming from. The Chinese, there is Chinese here, man, but the Chinese in Africa are very, like, the Chinese in Africa, you cannot even find them with, you see, like, if they are about even to close this place, how can I compete with those streamers? When will I be able to compete with them? If just feel very, we need to tell these platforms to give us a fair, like, give us give us requirements that they know like, are achievable. Requirements that are achievable. Because like I met these requirements, but let me tell you something. Somebody was telling me like where I come from should not be an excuse. Where I come from is an excuse, by the way. Let me tell you, have you ever heard of Stripe? Stripe doesn't work in Uganda. Stripe. The only way it works when you are paying for something, but when you are receiving, it doesn't pay. It doesn't work, sorry. So I got monetized. I made affiliate on the other platform. I'm not allowed to speak the platforms because I'm afraid that I might get banned. So I made affiliate requirements on the other platform, but because Stripe is not working in Uganda, Stripe is not available in Uganda, so that means I'm not monetized. So why do you say that where I come from is not an excuse? Where I come from is an excuse. It's really an excuse. Do you know how painful it feels when you met the requirements? I was streaming every day, putting in the hard work, hoping one day to meet the requirements for monetization, for affiliate, for partnership. Yeah? I struggle every day to meet the affiliate. Every streamer out there, they want to meet the affiliate. They want to meet the partnership, but then you meet a partnership and they tell you cannot monetize because the payment provider is not available in your country. Stripe doesn't work in Uganda. PayPal doesn't work in Uganda. All those international payment providers, they don't work in Uganda, and these platforms all use that. So don't tell me where I'm coming from. It's not an excuse. It's an excuse. I don't have internet. Internet should be really easily accessible in 2025. It's not easily accessible. If it's accessible, it's very expensive, like very, very expensive. It's, I don't know, man. So you can imagine. That's why, like, I thought maybe if I put in the 3 years, I will be able to monetize and leave this country. Uganda is my country. I love it. I love Uganda, but I want to leave and go somewhere else. You cannot love a woman and just pretend, okay, I love this woman. We've been together with this woman for so many years, but the woman shows you she doesn't love you, and you still, because you love the woman, all that. No. You should go where you feel you are loved. You should go where you feel like you feel safe. Yeah. Okay, I've been with this woman for 4 years. I've been with this woman for 10 years. But whenever you're with her, it's headache, it's quarreling, it's, no. Yes, Uganda is my country, I love it, but I want to leave and go away from it. Go very far. Very far, very far. I don't know if I'm thinking negatively, but yes, don't know, man. I think it's just I'm frustrated. Just frustrated. I think they're about to close this place. I have to edit this video. So I don't know if I'm allowed to even say this because these platforms ban me, and now my free speech, I'm not allowed to express it even. So if you come here, you have to, it's a request. I request you to follow, to hit the follow button because it helps the channel. These platforms, they don't care about the creator. They don't care about the person who puts in the time to create. For them, they only care about the viewer. I also care about the viewers, but the viewers should also know that the person who creates is a human being. I am a human being. I have blood. My time is limited on earth. So it means if I have limited time on earth and I put my time into this, please respect me. Yes? These platforms need to learn to respect the creators. Yes, the viewers, we love you. The people who come to view me, I love you. I respect you. I feel very happy when somebody watches my videos, when somebody subscribes to me, when somebody follows me. I feel very happy. Yes, but don't forget about me who puts in my time to do this. Don't ever forget about me. I know, like, we forget people. Once you die, people forget you in 1 day, 2 days, and you're forgotten. Whenever, like, when I'm coming this side, I use a highway. And the highway can humble you. A highway, whenever you're using a highway, you see like the world is totally different. So from our village, I don't like even calling it a village. It's a village, but it's a growing area. I don't like calling it a village. People were crying because we've lost a neighbor. And they were all sad, crying. But when you come this side, everybody is totally on their things, like nothing happened, man. I feel like life, man. What's the point of life sometimes? Just ask myself, man. What's the point of life? Just being there? I just don't know, man. All the things I used to believe in, I don't believe in them anymore. I just don't know. I'm just confused. Just a confused person. So when you ever see me, just know like that guy is confused. Anyway, I have to really finish editing this video, then I leave. Subscribing. I put this like a custom text, like a text to tell somebody out there, thank you for subscribing. It's like me thanking somebody subscribing, but it's like a reminder to somebody, subscribe, follow. It's what these platforms value. They don't value the hard work. Even if I tell you I've been streaming for 3 years, but if my numbers, like they even treat followers as numbers. Can you believe it? Very unfair. Very unfair, yes. I will not be afraid to say things that are unfair. And I will be a real person. Like, this world loves phonies, yeah? This world loves fake people, faking love, faking and all that. No, I don't love faking. I used to do that faking, but now I'm beyond that. I have outgrown faking. Now it's real, like, I want to be real, like gangsters. Like a real gangster. Don't say things that I don't mean. Everything that should be coming out of me, I should be meaning it. Like a gangster. No more playing around. 8. I don't know. Even the time difference, by the way, humbles me. Every time I look at time, I get to be humbled, because right here where I am, it's 8. But Chris is in US, and I think these guys are going to what? For us, we are going to sleep right now. And these guys, for them, are just preparing to go for what? Time humbles me, by the way. So I'm scheduling this video for 9 p.m. If you're watching my stream, you can hop to my YouTube channel and you check out this video. Yes, skills and all that. I have a skill of vlogging. I have a skill of streaming. I'm putting all my skills together to find how I can better my life. How can I can better myself? I can better the people that stay with me. Trying to make life, I don't know, this hard life, trying to make it easy. So if you're watching my stream, you can go to my YouTube channel and check out this video. I've scheduled it. It's in our local time here in Uganda. I've scheduled it at 9 p.m. So I don't know, 9 p.m. in your country. I just don't know. Time difference. It's all confusing, but it's 9 p.m. here. Anyway, they're closing here. Thank you for all the people that have been here with me. Always be good to yourself, yeah? Find God, follow Him, and do your duties. You know, like people who tell me about God, yeah? I feel like you miss out some information because you tell me about God, I find God. It's like I have to go to a certain place and I find God there. It's like I'm reading the Bible, but all the things that I'm reading, it's like they're not adding up to me, man. I feel like they're talking about things that happened years and years and years. So where can I find God if you're telling me to find God? Where? I go to churches, I feel like out of place. Whenever I go to churches, by the way, I feel out of place. So where can I ever find God for real? It's not like I'm doubting, no. I just want to know, where can I ever find God? Where? Because I'm reading the Bible, I'm trying to look for God. I don't know, man. Even people see me looking for God and they say, like, you know, like when they see you looking for God, they say, now, okay, this guy is done. By the time you start looking for God, now you are done. You feel like you cannot do more, you cannot do anything for yourself because now you're looking for God. Like the people in prisons, the people that in the hospitals. I don't want, that's not my case. I'm not done. I just want. Anyway, they're closing and I have to be here. I have to be out by 9. But I did what I had to do today, even though I came late. I don't allow time define what I'm supposed to do. Even if I'm 40 years, even if I'm 50 years, even if I'm 70 years and I want to do something, I'll go do it. Yeah? I'll go do it. Time will never define what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Even dating, time will never define my dating. No, like age, sorry. Age will never define my dating. Okay, I don't date people below 22 years. There, I don't date them. No. I don't go there. Only, that's where like I have restrictions on age. Below 22, no. I don't love. I feel like they're so young. 22 and above. But other things, career, running, now I'm going to be more into my running career. In Uganda, you cannot have a career when you're doing sports. That's why I was telling you, like, you people who tell me, like, where I come from should not be an excuse. It's an excuse. Sports, Ronaldo is very rich and he plays football. But here in football, it's just thin, like something, guys wasting time and all that. But it makes people rich. Kids could be having careers here in Uganda, but it's only the people playing in the national team and all. And they are not like, I don't know if you get it. I see people here in Uganda, they do a lot of betting. Betting, like, I don't know, betting on sports. And they don't even bet on us. They bet on those England teams. Because they think like it's only the whites who can have a career in football. With music is technology, yes. They cannot limit technology, at least. But sports is a career. I feel very sad when we don't have careers here in Uganda, man. A kid could be having a career from the first day, not first go to the school, university, you move around. No, I feel like it's very unfair. Very unfair because I talk about those things because I went through that. And I would not wish my kid to go through that. I would want my kid to have a career from that day, like my kid starts to, okay, like when, like 10 there. Just like the way Michael Jackson was. Michael Jackson was studying, but was already in a career. But for us here, we move till university, then you leave university, then you get into the real world, and you're all just there. You don't. Very sad, man. That's Africa for you, but I just don't know. All I can do is just say, talk about the things, and I stop there. But you're living in 25, you can have a career in streaming in Uganda, cause you have access to internet. 20 years ago, it was not possible. Possibilities is endless. Understand where you are coming from, really. I do, but I will still tell you to not look at things in that view. Okay, it's very easy for you to say. Anyway, I was supposed to, I'm even very grateful to have met 1 hour today because I came late. My streaming schedule should be like from 3 p.m. so that by 8 I'm done. But because I don't have internet, I don't have a streaming area where I stream from, I have to come to this place here, this Makerere University. I studied from here, so it's the only place where I can get this service. I don't know. I come from a place called Mukono. I come from Mukono every day, to and from Mukono to Makerere University. If you have Google Maps on your phone, wherever you are, you can search in Uganda and you search from Mukono to Makerere University every day to and fro. And you see the money that I use every day to come here to stream. And these platforms, they can wake up one day and they ban you. They don't know the work behind. They just see you on the screen. They think like it's very automatic. They think like everybody lives in a first world country. I come from a third world country. I don't know if it's even a third world country or a fifth world country. I don't know. I just don't know. According to the internet and what I read, it's a third world country. I hit affiliate. I don't know. Okay. I will not be afraid. I hit affiliate on Kick. I don't know if these guys will ban me, but I hit affiliate on Kick. I am an affiliate on Kick. When I was starting streaming on Kick, I wanted to hit affiliate. I was like, I'll do everything to hit those partners, to hit YouTube, to hit Kick, to hit Twitch, to hit all these platforms, man. I wanted that. But then I met the requirements for Kick, and they were telling me like Stripe is not in Uganda, so we cannot monetize you. So it's just there, just stream on Kick, just like that, streaming just. Yet other people who, don't you see that it's unfair? They only have one payment provider, Stripe. Stripe is not in Uganda, and I don't know if it will come in Uganda anytime soon. PayPal is not in Uganda. Okay, it's in Uganda when you are buying something, but you cannot receive money with it. Even YouTube, I hit, by the way, these people are very unfair. I don't know if they get to know you coming from Uganda or you coming from Africa, and they make it very hard for you. These things are supposed to be for the people in the first world countries only. I hit the 3,000 watch hours on YouTube, and you know what these guys did? They took them away. They didn't even give me a reason. I hit the requirements for partnership on YouTube. I hit them long time ago, but they're playing their politics, they're playing their games. They remove them and they tell you like, we want to access the viewers who are real and who are not real. Can you really tell me like you built up a platform and there's people who are not real? What does that mean? YouTube, that's what YouTube was telling me. We want to access and we see if the viewers who come on your channels are real people, not bots. Is it my role to monitor the people that come on the channel are real people, not bots? Why do these platforms allow the bots to come on their platforms? It's their role. It's them who even, like, how do the bots even get on these platforms if it's not these platforms? What is bots? What is bots? That's the excuse that YouTube was giving me because they took away my watch hours. I will never forgive YouTube, you people. I don't want to call you white people because that will be race. I know you do those things. You're very unfair. I'll talk about your unfair policies. Yes. Give us fair platforms. Let us work our way up. Value hard work. Value people who are committed. Value consistency. Value those things. Viewers, yes, are very important. We love the viewers. We love the viewers to come. I love one day to have my channel having many followers, like the way people think like the followers are something that is so special. They don't even value hard work. Like if Justin Bieber opened up right now an account on Twitch, he will be having many followers, but will he be putting in the time to stream? No, like I went on the X platform. I went there and complained about it. That's when they told me like they need to know like if the viewers are real or not real. Come on, how can you even tell me that? How can you even tell me that the viewers are real or not real? I went there on their platform. I went on X because on X is where at least you can express your voice freely. I was telling you about the consistency, the hard work. Yes, it's not about the followers. The followers, yes, we love them. They mean value to you, but somebody putting in the value, somebody working out. Anyway, man, I think I have to be going. I don't know if this guy is closing anytime soon. But I did what I could, man. Yeah, but I love it when people are giving me opinions. And yeah. Oh, by the way, that's something I never thought about. But it's like the issue they gave me. I wish I can show you here. Why do I talk when I have proof here? I will talk and you think like I'm just yapping. No, I'm not yapping, just yapping. You know, I'm not yapping. I'm talking my pain. When I'm expressing my pain, I don't need to think about my pain because my pain will talk for itself. Look, I don't know if you can see. Look at the message they gave me. These guys here. Like they don't care about the creator. For them, it's about the viewer. Why? My joy was to come and connect with people here. My joy was like to come and talk with the people, and somebody tells me it's coming from Ireland, like the other person was telling me it's coming from Ireland. Bob John told me it's coming from UAE. That's amazing to connect with real people. I don't like connecting with bots. It's not, why should I be connecting with bots? That's my real joy, by the way. And my other real joy is to make this real. For now, it's like just an idea. Yeah. This t-shirt, they can push products to views. I want to hear you talk about joy, not your pain. But sometimes pain comes out naturally. The pain is in the heart. Somebody telling me about my t-shirt. This t-shirt here is, my father gave it to me, like, you know, like I have issues with my father. So he tried to at least to mend the relationship. You know, like in Africa, our parents don't have this love thing. For them, it's force, yeah? So it's only the whites that we see in the movies, and white parents, for them, they can have love for their children. They can do all these things for their children. So in Africa, our parents don't know those things, yeah? They don't know, like, when you wrong a child, like my father did some stuff to me, yeah? And I got angry because I'm a human being too. I can get angry. Even if it's my parent who brought me on earth, yes. Even if it's my parent who puts the roof over me, yes. Even if it's my parent who gives me what to eat, yes. But if he does some wrong stuff to me, I can differentiate between evil and good. So he did some bad stuff to me, but I told you already, in Africa, our parents don't know that love thing. So the way he was trying to mend the relationship, he gave me this shirt. But for me, I got to know, like, he's trying to mend the relationship. So I wear it, the shirt. No, I don't ban anybody. I will never ban anybody. I believe in freedom of speech. I believe in freedom of speech. Let anybody say what they want. When I'm filming vlogs in city, like if you watch my YouTube channel, if you go and you subscribe to my YouTube channel and you watch the videos, those videos I filmed them from Kampala city, like the capital city of Uganda. It's called Kampala. So whenever I'm filming from there, people call me whatever they want. People, and like in Uganda, like people are very abusive. Yeah, their language somehow is very abusive. But I told you I believe in freedom of speech. Yes, I'll never fight freedom of speech. I will never. I'll just know, like, if this somebody is talking bad to me, then I will just categorize you. I'll categorize the people who talk good to me and categorize the people who talk bad to me, and just know, like, these are my people, these are not my people. But I will not ever be in the way of freedom of speech. Let everybody speak what they want. Even in my chat, I don't put rules in there. I don't put in rules in my chat, because this is like same things we are fighting. The other platform woke up one day and banned me, man. The other platform woke up one day and they banned my hard work. At least ban me, but my hard work, leave it there. At least tell me you're not gonna be able to stream ever again, but leave my hard work there. At least I will know, okay, I'm not gonna stream again, but my hard work is there. They don't save our hard work. It's only the other YouTube. YouTube is the only platform that saves the streams indefinitely. It's the only platform. Can you believe it? Why? These streams have to be there. I have to see how I was struggling to make this a reality. Yeah? No, I'm very unemployed, man. Very unemployed. Very unemployed. That's why I'm unemployed. Like, let me tell you, it takes up storage. Storage is money. It's their duty to give us storage. Then why do they give us the service if they are not gonna give us storage? Twitch was telling me the other time I need to delete my videos. For them, it's very easy to say, like, you delete the video. It's very easy for them to say delete the video. Delete. But can they? Do you know I can never delete my video? I can never. That's my hard work. So I come out and I delete 4 hours. 4 hours? No. They need to provide space for us. It's their platforms. They know, like, a streamer has to come and stream, and their streams have to be saved. I'm talking about Twitch. I'm talking about Kick. I'm talking about YouTube saves the streams. I have no issue with YouTube. Do you know, like, to be unemployed, do you think, like, somebody, let me ask you a simple question. There's people who say these things, but I think they say it from a point which is I don't know how I can term it. Sometimes my English is not that wide, my vocabulary is not that good to express myself. That's why I really need to read more to learn better English. Somebody to be unemployed, do you think he has never applied for any job? If you think I'm unemployed, do you think I've ever applied for any job, or have I ever took an initiative to find a job? Do you think I've ever tried to find a job? Do you think I've ever tried? Do you think I've ever tried to find a job? Why do you think I'm unemployed? Why? Why do you think I am unemployed? Why do you think? I believe in love, I believe in spreading love, but certain things I hate, and I have to speak about them. I just don't know what I'm going to be doing, man. I just don't know, because I just don't know. That's the real answer I have to give you. Because for the job I've tried and it's not working. Even to begin streaming, it was because of the frustration. It took me into depression. I had to just work out. I was in depression, by the way. Very deep depression. I studied a degree. Can you believe? I studied a degree. You don't know the depression I was in. You come to university, you do everything according to the book. I did everything according to the book. Be a good child, be in school, Do whatever your parents are telling you. Study, get good grades, do everything. I did them according to the book. I was in school. The school used to torture me. I wanted to drop out of school, but I couldn't. I thought like I could take this place. I went up to university, this university here, the same university I'm at. I did a course for over 4 years. 4 years. 4 years. And to wake up one day and I know the degree that I spent, all the money that was spent on that degree, it's like I'm not going to use that degree. Do you know what it means? So that degree, I'm not using it. I even didn't pick the transcript. The transcript is still there. Still here, this degree. So that's the pain. Don't judge me, but just, I wish you knew. I wish you knew. But I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't have that answer now. If you ask me what I'm going to do for that job, I've tried applying for them, but they cannot accept a person like me. I have to be a slave. I have to look like a slave to be I just don't know. That's where I feel like God has to come in. That's where I feel like God has to come in the rescue. You know, I believe in God. Yes, I believe in God. Because you cannot live when you don't believe in God, even if you don't believe in the religions and all that. But there's a part in your heart that believes in God. I believe in God. So I don't have that answer, man, right now. I don't have it. I was a good kid. A good kid. I didn't date in, like all my peers were dating in high school. You know, sometimes I be there and I miss those things. I was reading in the books, reading. All my peers were dating in high school, going for couplings and all that. Me, I was in books, reading. And then at the end of the tunnel, I get this degree for 4 years. And they tell me, and the reality tries to show me that your degree, man, we don't care about your degree here in reality. There's so many people having that degree. You know how it feels like. At least for you in your countries there. I see these movies and there is a board, like a government body that stresses for employment. Have you ever seen it in Africa? A government body responsible for employment, because the schools are many, the schools are there, but at the end, when you get out, you are on your own. If you are not connected like me, I'm not connected. I don't know, like I'm not coming from a family that is known by anybody. So I have to try to get my street smart. I have to become a street smart person. And it's very hard to fit in. It's very hard to forget that you went up to university and now your degree doesn't have to work. You have to throw it away and you get into the street mentality. And the people tell you that, like they know this, and they tell you that, no, when you come into the reality, we don't care about your degree. We don't care about that. Very unfortunate world we live in, man. So, that's why I complain when the place where I feel like at least I can feel welcome, and they do these things to us. Yeah, they give us requirements that are very unfair. I thought streaming could help me with maybe with the bills somehow, because for the time, for the working my way up, I could do it. I'm 28 years, very old man. 28 years, man. Look at my face. 28. So I'm just working on my careers. I think streaming will be a career, but I'm just worried of these platforms, man. They have so many rules, and you can break a rule without even knowing. I'm not young. No. 28 years, man, you're not young. 28 years, you're not young, man. Very old. Very old. 28. And if by God's grace I'm to be alive, pull your chin up so you can do this. I believe in you. Thank you for believing in me. There's not so many people who can tell you that they believe in you, even your family. You know, like I've told my family that I stream, but because they see me, I don't bring in any cash, any money. They're like, what is this guy doing? So they don't believe in me. So if you tell me that you believe in me, that means a lot. You haven't even reached half of the average persons. Can you believe it, man? Can you believe it? That's what I was telling you, like these platforms are very unfair. They give us requirements that are very unfair. They give us Twitch, your requirements are very unfair. For 3 years, and I'm not even quarter. I'm on 0.44. That's what they tell me. 0.44 for 3 years. What's that, man? 0.44. Sometimes even my parents are right to tell me, you guys, what are you doing with your life? Your peers, like my peers are all having kids now, man. I feel sometimes out of place. They have kids. I don't have a kid. And I'm 28 years, man. How do you feel like if I don't have a kid at 28 years? I try to tell people every day, but that's all I can do. You know, when you are streaming, it's like you are talking to yourself. You just have to know, like, you're talking to people out there. You know, I'm 28 years old. I don't have a kid. I don't have a woman. Like any woman I'm seeing or any other woman, if I show you my WhatsApp, it's totally empty. I don't know. Even let me tell you something. Even my parents were worried. They were like, is this guy normal? They don't see me with any woman. They don't see me like talking to a phone with any woman. I'm also like, man, I just don't know, man. I just need to get my life together. Just don't know. Just don't know, man, how I'm gonna be doing this. So if you're watching this, hit the follow, hit the like. No, following. It's very sad. I don't believe, like, these platforms, man, they give us things that are not fair. Just go live. Life is short, man. Life is short. You are overthinking way too much. I'm not overthinking. I'm speaking my frustration. I'm not thinking here. I'm speaking my frustration, man. It's almost 9. I have to be going, man. If you've been on here, I pray just one day for me to be able to have a schedule, like. And I know this time I'll be streaming. That's why I cannot even have a job, man. It's very hard for me to have a job even, because here, like, the time, like, we don't have those things like you're working for these certain hours. We don't have that here. If you're having a job here, you have to work from 7 up to, you cannot work for hours here. There's when I was a kid, I got a job because I wanted money, and I'm coming from this family which is struggling somehow. Okay, it's not struggling like struggling, but struggling. I don't know if you get it. It's not struggling, very much struggling, but struggling. So I wanted to get some money, and I got this job, and I could work from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. So I could not even get time for anything, man. So remember, streaming is time. I have to put in for almost 4 hours. So 4 hours out of my life, out of the 24 hours, I have to sleep. Okay, I don't love to say like I have to sleep, but I'm not the one who created nature. I have to eat, I have to sleep. Those things are there, even if I like, even if I don't like. So, I don't know. I believe God. I have to pray. Because, like, somebody was telling me, like, if you have a prayerful woman, she will help you. But I don't have a prayerful woman in my life. I don't have a woman in my life. So I need to learn to do the things for myself. Whenever I'm coming on the highway and these border men are telling me, they're asking me, because they see the white dress. If you see the white dress, they are worried of the white dress. I dress like this because I'm a free mind. I'm a free mind, and I'm a vegan. I'm protecting my hair. So when they see me with my hair, they call me a Rasta. Even how can I get a job when I'm a Rasta? It's not that I will deny the Rastas. The Rastas, I love them. They are free people. And I believe in freedom. But me, I'm more than a Rasta. I am a vegan. The reason I have my hair because I am a vegan. It's not that I'm a Rasta. But I cannot explain it to the people that I have my hair because I'm a vegan. No. Anyway, so it's 9. I have to be going. Thank you everybody who has been on. You make my life, in my reality, my life is just as people away from me. I don't know. That's how my life in reality is. The way I dress, the way I look like. I don't find people in my life. People run away. But whenever I come on here, there's people that I'm talking with. It gives me some purpose in life. It makes me feel like, okay, even if Uganda is really beating you left to right, but there's still hope in this world. Get yourself strong. And I will harden my heart. The other time I was reading about Pharaoh in the Bible, and God was telling him to release the people from Israel, the people of Israel from Egypt, and Pharaoh could refuse. Pharaoh had his hard heart. Yes, I need to have that heart of Pharaoh. I know that's out of limits. Anyway, I love you. Take good care after yourself. Yeah. Thank you for believing in me. If you've not hit the follow button, if you've not hit it, I don't know why you didn't hit it, man. I don't know. These platforms require the followers. I put in the time. I put in the time, the 3 hours, the 2 hours, the 1 hour, the 4 hours. But if there's no followers, at the end of the day, they will tell me that you didn't work. For them, they will tell you that you didn't work. So hit the follow, hit the subscribe. Take good care. I have to be out of this place. I have to get back into my reality, my dark reality. The reality is so dark. I don't know when I will get the light to light me in this dark reality that I'm in. I just don't know. But I know everything will be right. Everything will be well. Everything will be right. Everything will be well. You know, like when you were a kid and they wanted to make you sleep, they could sing for you. So me, I sing whenever I feel like I'm scared, whenever I feel like there's no way to run to. I don't have answers for certain questions, like how I'm gonna be surviving. I don't have that answer. So everything will be well. Everything will be right. Everything will be well. This is the message to me sending. This is the message I'm sending to everybody out there, and I'm sending it to my soul because I have a body and a soul. Now I'm speaking to my soul. My soul, everything will be right. Everything will be well. I love you. Take good care after yourself.